As you know, I've been back for a couple of days from LA, and I'm flying again on business to New York now for 4 days. So I woke up, I've done my cardio, so I hope you've done yours, had breakfast as well. And now we're just gonna, pack everything, especially our meals for the journey ahead. So what you really need to do, if you're packing your foods for business travel or whatever, you make sure that you cook it the night before. So what I've done is called the hotel ahead to make sure that I get a fridge in my room, and also make sure that you call ahead to make sure that they have workout facilities for you, for your training, for your program. Doesn't matter if they don't have cardio facilities. What I like to use is the stairwell in hotels. You can go all the way up to the 16th, 33rd floor, whatever it may be. And that's a real good cardio workout. So I'll show you some of the foods that I've got ready to pack. So the foods that you're going to be needing are today's food. So I've got 4 meals here. I've had a meal already. Now the rest are in the freezer. So in here I've got my chicken and rice all weighed out, prepared, so I don't even have to take a scales with me. So I got a lot of meals here, and my schedule is really tight when I get there. I basically have meetings from, it goes something like this: 8 till 9, 9 till 10, 10 till 11, 12 till 1. Maybe there's a 30-minute break during the day where the guys over there said I can grab a sandwich, but I emailed ahead and said it's not really going to work out like that. I've got to eat every 2 hours, or every 2 to 3 hours. So in these meetings, I hope they don't mind, but I'm going to be eating in front of them. I've got to control my environment, regardless if I'm in meetings with strangers or whatever. So I just hope they get used to that. And that's it. Those are all my meals. All right, so now I'm gonna start packing all these meals into my cool bags. I've got 24 meals here. So putting them in Ziploc bags is a lot easier. Tupperware containers will take up way too much space, and you'll end up carrying a couple of cool bags, So what you've got to make sure is that you don't give in to peer pressure. I'm going to be meeting with a lot of people I've never met before, a lot of high-profile people I expect, and that peer pressure will be to go out and eat with them, kind of mingle, and probably eat at the same sort of restaurants as them. Sure, I can go to the restaurants with them, but I cannot eat the same sort of foods, So that's why I'm going to have to just look like the oddball and just eat exactly what's going to keep me on my schedule and make sure that I get a real good transformation. At the end of the day, you've got to look after number one, so you've got to remember that. So that's my heavy cool bag. So what I've got here are today's meals. So I've just got my backpack here with my notes that I'm going to look over before my meetings. So in here, I just throw in the meals that I'm going to be eating on the plane or at the airport, wherever it may be. I'm probably going to eat about 1 more meal before I go, so that'll tally my meals up to 6 for the day, and maybe I'll squeeze in 1 more when I get there this evening. So this is my check-in luggage. I'm not going to unpack it for you now, it's taking me too long to pack it. But in here, I have my protein powder, my oats, and my Vitago. At airports, they can become quite kind of squeamish about powders, and you can't really blame them. So for that reason, I don't put it in my cool bag or any of the luggage that I'm actually going to take on a plane. I'll just purely have food for that purpose. But I need protein powder when I get there, for my post-workout. Sometimes I have my shakes during the night because I get hungry. And I can have my meal replacement, with my oats. So if I'm at a lot of these meetings, I can just have my shake and get on my merry way without, spending about half an hour eating a meal. So everything is in the check-in luggage. So when you take in your supplements, be sure to put them in your check-in. So I've just arrived in my hotel room here. It's 10 past 10 in the evening due to the time difference, so I'm a couple of hours ahead to what I'm used to. However, I've still got to get my meals in and I've got to get to bed because I've got to get up about 5:30 in the morning to get up, to have a workout, do my cardio, have breakfast as well before I start my meetings at basically 8:30. Yeah, I think it's 8:30 is the first one. Tomorrow's going to be a harsh day. And if needed, if I really can't get in a meal, then I've got my shaker bottle and I've got my protein powder, and the camera's sitting on the oats there, so I won't move that. So what I'm doing right now, I've got my food still in my cool bag. I'm just waiting for a fridge to be delivered up to the room, which hopefully won't be too much longer. So then I can pack my food into the fridge and it'll last a couple of days, because it's Wednesday today and I'm here until Saturday midday. So I've got to take into consideration that I've got to have enough food for the whole of Saturday as well. That's it. I'll just get my meal down me. Hopefully the fridge will come soon. That's Betty Boys.
Check out tomorrow's episode to see how much I'll sacrifice to make my transformation successful.